And as we were saying during the break, I'm going to practice my C chord.
Practice your C chord, my friend.
So, welcome to the show. Welcome, Andrew and Riley.
Hello.
My name, I go by Aaron Atrocious. As with me is Coattails Chris. Even though everywhere we go, the first thing they say is,
Where's the long-haired guy?
Where's the long-haired guy? This is for you are coming in so raw on this. We are unscripted, non-choreographed, unduplicated, unparalleled nonsense on this show.
All right.
It is a fucking anything fucking goes. Please watch your fucking language.
Yeah, we don't swear on the stuff.
We don't fucking swear. You guys played a great show.
Thank you.
You did. Yeah, a couple weeks ago at the Chill House, you played a great fucking show. Was just totally blown away by Riley. And then when he said how old he was, I was just like, fuck, you gotta be kidding me. The kid was barely turned 15, you know? And watching the beats you played, then you said you've been playing for like 10 years, you know, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was just like, your beats that you were playing compared to the other three bands there, and even looking like a seasoned drummer like the guy in Amnesia, you blew him away.
I fell asleep.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
No, you totally
That's
did.
Good to hear.
Yeah. And before I even got to it, I can hear a huge death influence in you guys.
Yeah, I'm really into Gene Hoglan and all of his stuff, so that's probably why Gene Hoglan's on a few of the Death albums.
For the listening audience at home, Gene Hoglan, and for this guy over here who probably doesn't know, direct descendant of Dave Lombardo. He started off as a roadie drum tech for Slayer in the early days. Yeah, and then joined Death. I want to say Testament.
Yeah, he's in Testament.
Then Testament for a while.
He did some stuff in Death Clock as well. I really like his stuff in Death Clock.
Didn't know that one, or maybe I did. I forgot. But just the fact that you said Gene Hoglan, like for a guy that's like barely 15 and knowing like the thrash guys, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, that's like the guys when we were like 14, 15 years old and guys were playing like Zeppelin. I guess that would be comparable. This guy here is fucking stoned. That's okay, I'm drinking. What about Andrew? What got you into this?
Well, like, my journey honestly started like not as long ago, like as Riley's did. I'm relatively new to the scene and whatnot. I didn't even start in metal. I started in jazz, and then like a year and a half ago, I first met this dude, and he was practicing with his band in the drum room. I'm like, maybe I should like start really doing some more metal stuff of my own, and that's when I started like another band with this dude, and that's kind of when it really kicked off, though.
Nice. So what were you playing like back then? Like, what was your major influence?
When I first started, like, honestly, when I say when I first started, I mean like 3-4 years ago maximum. I started with the basics with like Metallica, Megadeth, you know, big four kind of essential influences and whatnot. But when I really started getting into it, I took a lot of inspo from Meshuggah and like Animals as Leaders, a lot of like the really like chunky, technical, weird, progressive kind of stuff, and I kind of just dived into that, and then
Meshuggah, I can get behind that. I never really got into Animals Leaders. I think it was because of the fact that it was so instrumental, and there's no singing in that band, is there?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. I can't get into these just pure instrumental things.
I don't do it. It's like the Steve Vai fucking album.
Oh yeah, like the Steve Vai album. Yeah, fuck. minute long solo. Yeah, or one that we were just listening to, Nita Strauss, Skip.
Yep.
What about Riley? What got, like, honestly, what, like, so you've been playing for 10 years. What got you into the metal, though?
Probably like really old Slipknot. My father introduced me to that when I was a little kid, and then Lamb of God was a really big one. Mastodon was a pretty big one. I like the drumming in Mastodon a lot. Super technical, super weird, like stuff like that. You know, other bands probably like Iron Maiden was also one of them. I really like Tool as well. So yeah,
Tool. Yeah,
those
Tool.
are about all the. Those are
Yeah,
about
very,
some of the
very
bands that got me into the metal stuff.
Yeah. No, but you guys really brought it together. What show was this for you? Like, how many shows was this for you? Wasn't it like your second or third show?
This is our first show, Esmo Love
That was
Live
your
Chill
first
House.
fucking show.
That was our first fucking show, yeah.
You know what's really impressing me right now? How well spoken they are on this. They're fucking, they're TV fucking ready.
They sure.
It's fucking impressive.
They're not metalheads. I expect them fucking drunk and slurring.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. That's right.
They'll get there soon enough. Don't worry.
That spiral spit down.
Yeah. When's your next show? Do you guys even know yet?
That's the that's your Salence headlining show, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's the March.
Hopefully we're gonna put a show together soon this March next year. So that's gonna be
Nice.
fun.
We don't have it up. We should put that poster back up.
Hold on.
The banner, the Electrojets banner.
Yeah, as long as the girls want to talk
Yeah, you're underage. Don't look at the girls. I play in a punk band.
Nice.
We played. I don't know if you made it to the show. We played September 21st, something like that.
What show was that?
That was
Oh
with,
yeah.
it was just a punk show that I put together with. It was supposed to be played the year before. It was a show that I was trying to put together just for my birthday, and finding a venue wasn't working out. Chill House came around, and then we put it in September, and just went from there. Got a bunch of bands that I knew that
Nice.
guys from, and I just wanted to play a show with all my friends, and yeah, and then everybody showed up. Some didn't.
What band are you in? What band is it called?
It's called the Electrojets.
Okay, nice. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of you guys. Yeah, I remember when that show was up.
Yeah, no, Electrojets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a Ramones-esque throwback, mixed in with some. I don't know. What would you say I do to it?
I say you fuck it up.
I fuck it up. Yeah.
I like the
No.
Ramones.
No. So that's what we kind of do. And so we're looking at a show. We're looking at. I was talking to Tyler of the Chill House. I said, "Yeah, we want to play another show there." We had a great time. You know, I'm absolutely so happy that there's something like this. I think it's so great for like guys like you that are up and coming. That you want to play shows and you got somewhere to play
Yeah,
shows.
we didn't have that.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't have that.
We had to wait till people's parents went out of fucking town.
Yeah, and we would have to wait till somebody's parents went out of town. We'd play a show in
Somebody's basement.
somebody's basement, and or something like that. I still remember the one. So we lived in Abbotsford at the time,
Yeah.
and we had a show. It wasn't even a show. It was just gonna be a party with some bands playing. We had like over 300 people at this house just to see people play. People
Holy.
from fucking Vancouver just to fucking be at the
What was
That was the one where the fucking cars were parked right down the fucking street.
Oh, my place.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Mine, Jane, Ben.
yeah, right down the fucking street. And it was fucking packed. Fucking cops had to fucking break it up. But that's what we had to do back then. We didn't have what the Chill House is doing and what Tyler's doing. We gotta have him on here one time. I know you'd show up because of the fact that it's so great that you get to come out and you do that. Like what is it like every 2 to 3 months? Amnesia's playing there.
Yeah. People love Amnesia.
Yeah, like and they're I missed their set that they did where they played upstairs. I heard it was great. I think they broke even on that one.
Oh yeah.
They
I think I did on that one. Yeah.
they paid a lot of money for that
Oh my
upstairs.
god.
The upstairs is pretty expensive.
It's so- yeah,
I would say it's worth it. It's a pretty good area to play.
Apparently, they were saying that they paid like about $1,500
Yep.
for insurance, the rental, because they had to rent it from the owner of the building. They had Tyler build a stage for them, so they paid for materials. Tyler just didn't build it because he's an awesome guy. But I
Tyler
heard
is an awesome guy.
I'm really sad that I missed it because I think having shows upstairs would be awesome. Just because it doesn't have that big huge beam right in the middle of the stage.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. They should probably turn that. I wonder if they could turn the stage sideways. They should. You're so fucking stoned right now. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Um,
I'm a sponge and I'm absorbing everything in.
yeah. So, what are you guys listening to right now? Like, what's
Our beautiful voices.
well, no.
Hmm.
No, what are you guys listening to right now? Like, what gets you? Oh, there's Pat. Hey, Pat, say hello to Malvin.
Probably like I listen to a lot of Lamb of God right now and stuff like that. Lamb of God mainly. Children of Bodom. I've been getting into the past couple of years. They're really good. Lots of there's actually a punk band I've been listening to. Can't remember the name though, but I've been listening to a lot of stuff. Other bands in genres too.
Whatever that band is, you just spit it out whenever if it comes to you.
I'll try and find them. I don't remember them.
So it's just the bands you're mentioning. It's funny because you're only mentioning. This is what I've been thinking about a lot lately. Is that he's only mentioning like older bands. It makes me wonder, like, why is there no new bands?
The new bands suck.
Everybody sucks.
It's hard to get into, like some of the newer bands I like are Gojira. They're fairly new. They're really good.
Not this show, but the show before. Abject Chaos played a Gojira song. Did quite good job of it. I tried to get their singer on today. Yeah, I tried to get KPS, especially after their second to last song that they played. I totally wanted to throat punch them because they had this riff at the end of their song that they just threw in, and they said, we're going to try and make that into a song because it was such an awesome throwback thrash riff that I was just like, that was such an awesome riff. And it was just like, it's like, you played this fucking riff and then the song ends. And I was like, that was fucking bullshit that you would do that. It had, I almost saw it as like late 90s, 2000s Slayer, whereas it's like, there's like one riff and the song is this way, and then all of a sudden they go like a whole fucking different direction, and then they come back again. I almost saw it like that, but they didn't do that, and I was just like, fuck. You guys
I
suck.
love
so-
Slayer too. I've been listening to Slayer. I always
Oh,
listen to
that's
Slayer.
good.
Slayer's sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Dave Lombardo,
He's amazing on the drums.
amazing. And what was it, last year or the year before? Whenever it was that I saw Testament.
Earlier this year.
Was it earlier this year? Yeah, when I saw them play at the Commodore, and I got to see Dave play up close. And in my older years now, that I got to actually appreciate what that guy does, and to see him play that close up was just absolutely amazing. Doesn't fucking break a sweat. He was just absolutely crazy on the fucking drums. Anybody can just do the fucking but what Riley there does and what
Dave Lombardo.
Dave Lombardo
All
does.
those crazy guys.
Oliver
Thrash
does.
drumming is crazy.
Who did we see there? Zombie.
Yes. Oh, the Exorcist Slayer.
No, the drummer.
Fingerfish.
No, the one that died.
The zombie drummer?
Rob Zombie drummer. Died.
Oh, I know it.
Slipknot.
Oh, Joey Jordison.
Joey Jordanson. Thank you. He remembers all the names. I just remember all the different shit. Yeah, Joey Jordanson. I don't think it's a shame. I don't think I took him in as well as I should have.
He's
Because
good too.
I've seen Joey Jordanson twice. The first time would have been Slipknot playing at the Ozfest when they first came out. And all I was like, what the fuck is this?
All their orange jumpsuits.
Their orange jumpsuits, the fucking masks, and the guy, their fucking buddy playing the fucking trash cans, and
The clown.
big clown there, and he's fucking playing the drum cans, and in hindsight, I didn't take it in as well as I should have. I've never heard Slipknot when I saw them. I was there to see. That was Sabbath that year, wasn't it?
It sure was.
Yeah, so Sabbath was playing, Zombie played, Slayer played, Primus played. That was my second time seeing Primus. But it was like years and years removed from each other.
We caught half of Primus.
Yeah.
And then
I've always wanted to see Primus live. That's been one of those bands that I've wanted to see for a while, but they're just so hard to see.
Number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's it. I understand where you are. You guys are like, you're underage, so you can't get into like the places like the Commodore, which is probably one of the big now. Other than the fact that if they played the Rickshaw,
Rickshaw's 19 plus as well, which sucks.
he is too. Yes,
Yeah.
Everywhere is nowadays.
venues here anymore, do we?
I think the Pearl is also 19 plus.
The Pearl just became 19 plus. Yeah.
See, back when we were your age,
there is no all ages show unless they make it all ages.
unless they make it one, yeah.
But then you lose money on booze.
Yeah.
So
See,
who's gonna do that?
yeah. So when we were your age, back on Tuesday,
Back on Tuesday, 1980 something.
yeah, back in 1980 something, we could go to a show at the Commodore, and it was for everybody, and they just ID'd you at the bar. But then guys were buying drinks for everybody else, and it kind of got ruined for everybody. So it was fine back then. Yeah, we could get into the Town Pump. We could get into the Commodore. We got into the Starfish. We got into 86th Street. There was so many venues back then. It was unbelievable. And they tore them all down for condos.
Yeah.
Well, they
That
start
sucks.
I think it's still there. Is it the one in Gastown? Fuck was that called?
Town Pump.
Town Pump.
Product Zone.
No, Town Pump. I think the Town Pump's still there.
Yeah.
I think the building's still there, but I don't think there's shows
What
there.
about the fucking railway club?
Railway Club stopped doing shows. I don't know what the
Okay.
fuck's going on with them. They just fucking outright just stopped, which is fine.
Which is too bad because the bitch getting up those stairs.
Oh fuck!
It was awesome playing shows there.
The Railway Club is an awesome place to play if you ever get to that point where you get to play there, or if it's still there. Except for the fact that you have to haul your fucking gear up 3 flights of.
Oh my god.
Two fucking stairs.
I
Yeah,
feel bad
6
for the people that have like huge drum sets and big cabs. That
Yeah,
must suck.
and fucking the small little steps. It takes you all fucking night to get your fucking gear up there because it's like a 2-man job for everything.
And then
Um,
more of the night when you're trying to get your gear all the way down the stairs.
Yeah, no, getting your gear down at the end of the night is worse. You're laughing. No, I'm really happy that you guys showed up. Where's Pat up? Pat's got some shit going on here. Your band sounds generic and clone.
That's exactly yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's exactly. Pat is for you that are new here. Pat is our sober fact checker.
A sober counterpart. And knows more.
He will fact check everything for us, and it also rhymes with it, but he will also fact check. What's the scene like in your schools right now?
In the school?
Yeah, because
Let
when
Andrew explain that one. You probably know a bit more than me.
It's
when we were in
all
school, it was like there was us. We had a core of 5 guys, and we were the music. We were the metal
The
music.
long hairs.
We were long haired guys. We were, even back then I was drawn to the punk, but I love playing metal. I love
But
playing.
I won't call it bad. We were just the long hairs.
We were just long hair.
Punk and fucking metal. all
Yeah,
the
we
same.
always did. But there was like I said, we went to a school of maybe 1,500.
Sure.
It wasn't a very big school.
So what?
What's it like for you guys now, though?
well, like metal, especially like in the 4 high schools that are in Chilliwack, is massive. Like there's primarily 3 genres that just keep getting recycled by all like the metalheads there. It's thrash, hardcore, and death metal. Those 3 are just insanely massive right now.
That metalcore is pretty big too.
Metalcore is pretty big.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Some of it's okay. Some of it's okay.
No, yeah.
But
No, it's not like we're in a school of like 1,500 kids right now. It's not like 500 of the kids are metalheads, but it's like we have a good 100 in each school that'll show up to the shows depending on what kind of show it is and whatnot. But honestly, like the programs, like the music programs aren't super big in supporting the metal scene, but the fans are there, and they're especially kind of in the downtown area right now.
That is awesome. Did you go to the Omnia show at the Vineyard?
Yeah,
yes.
we went to that one. Yeah.
Okay, we went to that one as well because Abject Chaos, their lead singer, good friend of the show. He's been on where you are right now, and he's also been off camera making comments and shit like that. I thought that was a great venue. Unfortunately, they saw nothing but dollar signs, and they jacked their rates up.
Oh, did you not hear what fully happened?
No.
Oh, so I actually worked at the upstairs for a good like 3-4 months, because there was a studio up there. Yellow Pine Studios was renting the space, and it was like pretty cheap rent. So went up there, huge space, great area, and we were there for maybe like 4 or 5 months max, maybe.
Yeah.
And so in January was kind of when it was when Amnesia did the show, which kind
Yes.
of blew up the Vineyard as a venue. And so then a week after, Assailant and It's Alive did a
Yeah.
show too, which also was huge. It blew up too. And so there was that one aspect of
Yeah.
Did they?
And I
Yeah,
no, cut you off, but yeah, so yeah, these bands were coming out. I know they had a great January and February. It was
They
like
did.
every weekend. It was-
Yeah, so yeah, they as soon as that happened, like there was like even like when I started my first band, I was like, this is the first venue that we have to do the show. And so a lot of bands saw that, and as these bands were kind of formulating like the plans to do the shows, June rolls around and they release this homophobic statement because it's a church and the head or whoever of the church released a homophobic statement where one like we left.
We're not politically correct here. You can say whatever you want.
This is your
Like,
first.
I forget exactly what they said. It was just it was the Pride Month and whatnot. It rolled around and they released a statement saying that they didn't support it. And so our studio, we left the space. And then after that, all of like they had a few like shows or whatever lined up, and all of them dropped out. And so when all of them dropped out, they didn't have like a super reliable source of income because they were relying on all these mass events that was happening because of these crazy metal shows, which was kind of ironic that a church would absolutely let death metal bands and like hardcore like crazy
Thrash metal
bands
bands.
like shitting on God and whatnot. They'll let them come in and take their money.
My friend, the almighty dollar trumps God.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it really came down to money. So they jacked up their prices not only because there was a huge like need, like there was a huge venue here ready to go that all these bands wanted to go to, but also that they released a statement that nobody also really wanted to go to, so they lost a lot of a source of income, which is why you haven't seen any shows at the Vineyard since like March maybe.
Yeah, no, we didn't see anything. This is last year. Amnesia played third. We didn't even get to the fucking last two bands. I think there was 5 bands that night. We didn't even get to the last 2. We left halfway through Amnesia's set.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting that they tried to make it up on volume instead of volume in a one show deal instead of just doing like they could have done some great shit with that.
It was an amazing venue.
Yeah. Let me tell you, you are in a totally safe space here. We will say words like faggot and nigger here.
Yeah, we will.
I think that's the first time we've ever said it, but we'll say it.
First time we've ever said it on air.
No, yeah, no. If you need to say something,
You should hear it. My fucking parents put holy Christ, my fucking N-word flies around like a tennis ball.
I think that's the first time I've said it in about 10 years.
There you go. But you're okay. You got the pass card.
I got the pass card right here. No. As I've explained it, so where I am in life, I have offspring that are around your, or they're older than these ones. So, and I've explained it to them. I said, we had all the things that you have now. They just didn't have names and we didn't give them names. But it was all there and we just didn't care. Our generation, we are the Gen X and we don't fucking care. Just don't fuck around with us.
There's actually 3 people watching us on fucking Facebook.
Oh, how about that? Well, we got interesting all of a sudden. We haven't been interesting in a
A
while.
long fucking time. Jesus.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out. You are more than welcome to come out and just fucking throw out shit all the fucking time. sometimes on our show we put together fucking lists based on what's happening. Right now we're in Christmas, so because we're in Christmas, we're gonna go to Andrew first. If you could ask the Almighty Santa, dyslexic, for something for Christmas, what would you ask him for? What's your one musical thing that you would want?
I have to be honest, I really need a new guitar. I'm hauling my brother's guitar right now. It's just like an Epiphone Les Paul. It's not even mine though. Like I'm using it for all this stuff, but I need something of my own, honestly.
I'm getting really lonely sitting at home. I need another guitar.
Yeah, you are. What about Riley? What are you getting, Riley?
I need a new drum cymbals, multiple, if I could
Yeah.
get them, but they're so expensive nowadays. It's crazy.
I gotta ask Riley a question.
All right.
What's
Because
that?
of his age and based on what music that he's playing, I'm gonna say I gotta think for a second because I've been drinking.
No.
Yes. Neil Peart. What are your thoughts?
I think he's an amazing drummer.
That's-
I look up to him a bit. He's crazy. The stuff that he does in Rush is really good. So I respect him a lot. I have a lot of respect for Neil Peart.
There you go. Every once in a while, because I am an asshole, I will go out and you're going to be excluded from this because I'm going to tell you the secret behind it. I will go to drummers that are like big Neil Peart fans, and I will say to them, was Neil Peart just that good because he was surrounded by all those drums? Could Neil Peart do what Neil Peart did if he just had a four-piece?
Can they do what he says he can?
Could Neil Peart do Rush with one tom, one floor tom, snare and bass?
Probably. This is a simplified version.
But could he do it?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
We're gonna ask the drummer here who's been playing for fucking.
It would be, yeah, like
He reminds me
like
of
he
a
said,
young
it would
Solly.
be really simplified, but he could probably still pull it off, I bet.
There you go.
That's what I said. There you go. You're fucking welcome.
But I just like fucking doing that to these guys because they get so fucking angry because I'm like, but he had all those fucking toms everywhere.
You know what really pisses people off? When you say it tragically,
Oh yeah, that one too.
oh, I'll fucking downright fucking angry.
That one's good. I love doing that one.
Oh, and AC/DC sucks too. People get mad over that.
What are your thoughts on those two bands? So the two bands are the Tragically Hip and AC/DC.
AC/DC has the same drum beat for every single song, but I really like the Tragically.
The same last night said the fucking song's the same every fucking album.
Every single album, drum beat is just the floor on the floor. Or, yeah, pretty much.
Four on the floor, yeah.
Boom. There we go. So, two agree.
Same thing every single song.
Every night.
Well, when you hear the AC/DC song, you ask which album it's off of because it could be off any fucking one of them.
Right?
Or you could, and the funny thing is they were the exact same song. Every song was the Ramones, but the
They
Ramones
did it.
they did it. They owned it. They owned it. They owned it in their own songs when they would say second verse same as the first,
That's right. They started.
and that justifies it. So
The Ramones are good.
um,
AC/DC is fun.
I like the fact that these guys learned from the fucking Big Four. It's like almost going back in time. Yeah, like I'm looking like we learned, or me, I learned from the Big Four.
Yeah.
The first song I ever learned on guitar, I play bass now, but the first song I ever learned on guitar was Fade to Black by Metallica.
Nice. That's a good song.
Um, you know, this guy lived like 2 doors down from me. And he turned me on to Sabbath.
Oh, I'm good.
Well, Dom turned you on to Sabbath. I got Sabbath through you because you lived 2 doors down from me.
Fair enough.
And so, but Sabbath really got me going into guitar because of the fact that straightforward powered chord, you know, you had your Sweet Leaf, your Iron Man, your Paranoid, like those songs, like, you know, I don't know if they know them, but to me, they're timeless. Like, those songs, fucking hands down.
Everybody knows fucking War Pigs.
War
Oh, yeah.
Pigs.
That's a good song.
I remember one year at bar, it was a bar show, and fucking, you know how they have the fucking music on before the band,
Yeah.
right? But fucking, it was just before War would come on, they played fucking War Pigs, and the whole fucking crowd was singing War Pigs.
Yes, that was the one with not Iron Reagan, but Municipal Waste.
Was that the Municipal
Yeah.
Waste one?
Yeah, I remember that. Just, yeah, it's awesome that you could play that song from that long ago and it still holds true. What was the other one? Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I went to back in November when I went to the wrestling. Last minute, I went to wrestling.
Oh yeah.
And it was called WWE War Games.
Yeah.
But they had War Pigs
Oh yeah. You were saying
as the theme, and fucking people were singing along with it.
That's awesome.
It is awesome, and people were singing along with CM Punk and is in living color. So,
You know exactly. You know what fucking Sharon was thinking is fucking Black Sabbath was playing. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
oh yeah, you know that.
The louder they get, the more cha-ching.
Yeah, you know, and living color playing for CM Punk and everybody's singing along with that. And so, you know, War Pigs, 50 fucking years old.
Older, dude.
Or even older.
I think it was 71.
I think it was even older than that.
You talk, I'm going to do the
He's gonna look it up. But even like going back to the 80s, I think we looked that one up, 88 or something like that, for Living Color for the CM Punk, and people were singing along, and I'm just like, this is fucking awesome. But then it goes to show you that nobody gives a fuck about any of the new music today. Yeah, well, sure, we had what's her name, Taylor Swift in town. You think anybody's going to give a fuck about Taylor Swift in fucking 10 years? No. We're going to be on to the fucking next fucking one.
Okay, there we go. Oh, uh-oh.
Nobody's going to... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm not watching Pat here.
Paranoid Remaster 1970.
Hell
Gene
yeah.
Oldland was a great drummer. He lived in Vancouver. He would come out and
I
check
think
out
he
the
still has a
local
house in
bands.
Vancouver. He just might. I don't know that for sure, though.
He probably still does. You know, looking at fucking property values, not to get all fucking, you know, adult here, but looking at the property prices of fucking living in Vancouver, I wouldn't blame Gene Hoglan for holding on to a house here.
War Pigs. 1970.
1970.
Older.
So 54
I'm
years
sure
old.
it's going to be late 1970 because the first Black Sabbath the first Black Sabbath album was also out in 1970, so I'm assuming they're going to be at the opposite ends of the fucking spectrum at the same year.
Yeah, sort of like what Kiss did.
Kiss did, yeah.
Yeah. We are big Kiss fans
I
here.
like your sweater, yeah.
I love
I see that.
Kiss. For us, Kiss is the bar for when you play a stadium show. If you do not
To play any show.
any show really. If
Any
you
show
do,
you're playing
yeah,
a fucking stadium.
yeah. You need to. You guys had a lot of it. Andrew had a lot of it. Andrew addressed the crowd, looked at the crowd, did all that shit. Your bass player did, and so did your lead guitar player. He sang a song too. What was that song that he did?
He sang.
It was a Death cover, wasn't it?
Yeah, he sang 2 songs, but the Death cover was Trapped in a Corner.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. It was Trapped in a Corner. I couldn't remember. It's been a couple weeks now. Yeah, and that's when you guys did that. I was just like, I totally recognized the song. Just being the guy that was there in that time. We listened. We listened to a lot of bands just based on their name.
Yep.
Like how can you not listen to a band back in the 90s or late 80s? It was called Death. Of course, we're gonna listen to that.
Right.
And we were always looking. At that point, we were looking for more. That was in the point where in the 90s, we were looking for more. We were looking for the next big thing. Because a lot of us by 1988, we were done with Metallica. We were looking for the next one. We started getting a lot heavier. We started getting a lot more complex.
Well, that's when metal started.
And then Metallica came out with the Black Album.
That's when you would get fucking bugged by the jocks at school that you're just long hairs listening to fucking metal. Next thing you know, they got some fucking much music fucking video dance, and all there is fucking Metallica and Ozzy shit. And it's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, they would have the I don't know if you guys still have them, but we used to have these dance parties with like a big video screen.
It was by Much Music.
By Much Music. We would go because it had all the good dope.
Yeah, okay.
We shouldn't be telling these stories.
Yeah, why? A long time ago, Statue of Limitations was long gone.
Whatever. All I gotta do is also say thanks for coming out, or not coming out, but sticking around this long.
No problem, man.
I wouldn't know.
It was fun being on here talking. It was cool experience.
So where do you guys practice? We'll get back on track here.
Right here in this room.
In this room.
Here. It's kind of a mess right now.
In that room.
It's just a bedroom that I took, gutted out, have one quarter kind of this just recording studio, and then when we practice, we kind of just pull everything out, all standing kind of drummer here, bass player here, I'm here.
Show 'em the room.
We're all kind of just in like this star, like super crowded together, but it works. We have all the equipment we need.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you guys, what the technical term is you're playing around, so you're staring at each other. You're playing around. When you have a show coming up, what do you face away from each other, or do you continue in the round?
What we do is we're in an upstairs right now, so we take all of the gear, we throw it downstairs in this living room area, kind of gut the whole area, almost like we'll research what the stage and what it kind of looks like before, so we can set it up accordingly to what we'll be doing like the next day or in the next week, and then we'll practice through there.
No, that's good. That's the way to do it. To pull away the curtain, I know a lot of bands practice the, for lack of a better term, choreography of what they're gonna say in between songs. You guys do that?
Yeah. I would say we try to. Yeah, there's been some occasions where we do.
So
I never did.
No,
I never, and IOD I never did.
No, you guys never did. But there's a long history of
Oh yeah.
of playing.
Oh, for
You've
sure.
got decades of playing that you don't have a lot of what I'm doing right now.
Right.
When you start doing that, my experience
And it
is,
saves up, and you know, the time it's going to take too.
yeah, my experience is that is the more you start saying you start losing your crowd.
Which is why I think Madsen didn't play the extra couple of songs like he did in Calgary. Like he took just a couple of songs. I think the stage banter went out a little too long.
You might have done some unchoreographed banter.
Unscripted shit.
Yeah. So when we practice, our band practices, we play in the round and stuff like that, and we do it as if it was a show. Every practice is if it was a show. Usually, it's because we only practice before a show. Oh, I thought fucking for some reason I thought Johnny showed up. And you know, and then we do things in between. We have a halfway part of our set. Who the fuck is that? Who is Lily? Do you know who Lily Doherty is?
No, I do not, dude.
But apparently she says black balls. Fuck, why do you get right up in there, you fucking fat ass?
I can't fucking see.
Thank you, Lily Doherty, for
Yeah,
showing up.
I want to see Lily Doherty shit. Hi, Lily. Black balls, eh?
Yeah, that's all she's got.
You don't like them white? You don't like them blue? You like them black?
Do you have a MySpace account? Okay, so Pat wants to know where he can find your music.
We're
We're
gonna start recording.
Riley. That's what she said. She knows Riley.
Hello. I might know this person. Possibility. There's a possibility.
Okay, thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out, Lily. Lily, like and subscribe. We're
That's
here
it?
every Monday.
Look at them fucking coaching it for her to fucking actually say who she was. She's gonna sit there all silent and not say a goddamn thing.
I know. Fuck's sake. Yeah. I hope you guys come out again.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
We have to, you know.
But we have to. We're obligated. You're just guests, so you will not be in part of our class action lawsuits that we have against us. We share a lot of unsolicited material here. We have been banned many times.
Even when you put your own shit on there, they say,
Even when we put our own shit on.
oh yeah, hey, but Sony's taking it off. The Sony thinks they might own that. Yeah, fuck Sony.
Yeah, fucking Sony thinks that they own shit.
They're fucking own everything.
We posted our own shit and Sony has fucking blocked us. It's fucking awesome. Welcome to the fucking shit show. Yeah, totally jump in anytime you ever want. Same as Lily. Lily, I hope you come back again.
Oh, wow.
What was Pat going here?
Pat said went to MySpace.
Yeah. Pat wants to know. Okay, we'll get back on that. Do you guys have anything recorded yet?
Not yet. Very soon though.
We're gonna start.
Their first
dinner.
show.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I kind of guess that you wouldn't, but we have to ask for the viewers at home.
The viewers.
So how this usually works, just for like Andrew and Riley, we do this live, unscripted, unchoreographed, unparalleled on a Monday night. A lot of people watch this on a Wednesday morning while they're taking their morning shit.
It helps. I think it helps.
This is a true story.
So watching us is medicinal.
Yeah. So yeah, counts as medical.
That's right. We should start charging the government. BC Health.
We should.
Help people unconstipate every Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning. We help stool movements. Stool. Where were we?
I don't know.
Where were we?
Released music.
Oh,
Yeah, do you guys have anything?
Oh yeah.
And then said though, then you said, "Oh yeah, that was their first show," and then and you went completely off track and you got us all fucking bottom. And
Okay.
here we are again, back to the same question.
We'll be recording stuff soon.
Welcome. I'm unspacing now, so I'm kind of catching on.
What are your plans for recording?
So yeah, we're gonna start at beginning of January. We're gonna plan to have we're recording a 6-track EP. We're gonna plan to have that out around the same time that we do our March show. So that's why we're gonna take a little break and then come back with some music released.
I think we're waiting until I re-record the vocals for the last song, and then we're gonna release them both at the same time. There's I'm not the lead singer of the band. I'm just the bass player. I count to 4.
That's right.
That's what bass players do. So we recorded a song just recently. It got onto a compilation album for the punk band Sloppy Seconds, which is going to be coming out soon. And then we're going to, when I went into the studio to do our backing vocals, the guy recording, which is also the lead singer, said, no. He said, no, that's our fucking lead. But we didn't have time to re-record everything and get it for the compilation in time. So we just went with the first copy of it, and we went that way. But apparently we're going to re-record it. I'm going to sing the leads on it. And that should be out probably February-ish. We talked about adding it to our set list. Don't worry, Surrey Girls will stay in there. Surrey Girls is always going to be our last set or our last song of the night.
Love that song.
It's a fucking showstopper.
Sure is.
It is an
It's
anthem.
not just a song, it's a way of life.
It is a way of life. What has Pat got here? Oh, Pat, that is great that you're gonna get on the Spotify.
Cool.
Yeah, no, because he's only been on Bandcamp. It's really hard to get Bandcamp onto this thing, onto this platform. It's not easy. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that, Pat. Oh shit! What did we do?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a minute and think about that?
No, we don't. We have no time. What time is it? We're winding down.
I meant the thing you said.
Okay, we got to these guys. He wants new cymbals. He wants a new guitar. What do you need for Christmas?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what Chris needs.
That's what Chris needs.
Chris needs a Siren Rouge. Me, I want to be this is what I need for Christmas. I need some fucking talent for Christmas, Santa. I need to be able to go from a G chord. No, we're talking the open G's, not just a fucking power chord. I need to go from an open G to a C chord.
Actually, you know what I really want for Christmas? I want for you to have more talent too.
Thank you.
Because the more talent you have, the more coattails I can ride.
That's right. This is Coattails Chris.
Thinking for myself.
Exactly.
Thinking outside the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wishing good for you and good things happen to me.
Yeah. That's some karma shit.
It's a partnership.
Yeah. So he plays in a metal band called In Our Blood. I play in a punk band called the Electro Jets, but we also do a country thing. together. Believe it or not, it's a country band. It is called Scarecrow and Murder. He is the Scarecrow. I am the Murder.
S&M for short.
S&M for short. So it's really the best to describe it is crass country music.
Shitty country music.
It's
is what I call
shitty.
it.
Yeah, it's crass shitty music.
Well, if you're drinking whiskey, it sounds so fucking great.
Basically, if we give you the chorus of one of our songs, you will understand. One of the songs is "You have no friends, you're a piece of shit." That's the chorus, and it's just over again. One of the verses is I'm thinking of the second verse.
I hope you take a shot of bleach.
I hope you take a shot of bleach
Did you play out in the streets?
and you play out in the streets.
And if you're on
If
fire,
you're on fire, don't look my way because I'll be carrying the gasoline. That verse right there. I hope you play out in the streets. I hope you take a shot of bleach. If you're on fire, don't look my way
I'll be
because
carrying the gasoline.
I'll be carrying the gasoline. You have no friends. You're a piece of shit. That's our country music that we do. One of the lines I rewrote in the last song that we just we're in the middle of recording was
Going down.
going to hell.
Yeah.
I rewrote the lyrics to there's one line in it that I totally changed that it says, I fucked supermodels and I fucked your mom. I sat down and I wrote this song because that was the absolute truth. Because we went and we recorded at his place. I sit down with my fucking acoustic guitar there and he says, what do you got? And I'm like, I got absolutely nothing. And then I just started fucking strumming. And he's like, what's that? And I was just like, I don't know. Were you fucking paying attention? And and we went back, we got together, we recorded it. He's just fucking on the fucking controls. And as I'm playing the song, I'm recording it. Yeah, that's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, and then as I'm recording it, I'm hearing a second guitar over top of. Yeah, I'm hearing a second guitar over top of it. So while I'm playing the one song, I'm writing the next riff, and then I actually wrote the fucking bass line for it at the same fucking time. And I think in like 2 hours, wrote the song. That's where that riff. That's where that line comes from. Where I sat down and I wrote this song. Yeah, so we write songs about like I fucked supermodels and I fucked your mom.
But drinking and whores.
Drinking and whores.
Drinking
And-
and whores.
There's a song right there. Fucking write that shit down. I gotta write that down.
That's from fucking.
Sorry, we gotta write this down for a second.
It's from Trailer Park Boys, dude. Drinking and whores.
Oh fuck, man. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna rip off those guys. They'll fucking sue us.
They will sue us.
So as we're winding down, you don't have to show up next time, but I want you to give us a theme for our next show. We gave it to Johnny.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
We didn't do it.
We probably wouldn't
Well,
do it.
he came up with this he came up with a fucking totally fucking extreme thing of like, let's see if we can find a celebrity to be on this show.
Oh, yeah, right.
That was a fucking hard one because I went out and I fucking tried it, and trust me, I'm blocked from a lot of people now. So I want Andrew and Riley to come up with a fucking theme or a set list or something like that, or an idea like so. a year ago when we first started this shit. So let's say like on Remembrance Day, we would come up with 10 songs each based on war.
Oh,
and things like that.
Yeah, the list.
So the list. I want Andrew and Riley to come up with something for like a list of songs that we can fucking put together
They have a common theme.
that have a common theme. I want you guys to see what you guys have for a theme.
Well, it's coming close to New Year's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so New Year's, do something with like resolutions or something like that.
Resolutions.
Some like the most like, yeah,
That's
something like
fucking
that.
hard.
To fucking ask somebody else, damn. You just come up with something simple yourself.
I could have came up with something simple. Yeah,
You gotta ask somebody.
I had to ask somebody. I had to ask somebody that's
said.
fucking sober and has half a brain.
Let's ask somebody, he says. It'll be fun, he says.
A resolution.
Resolution.
Resolution. What does Pat got? Oh no, this is Lily. What does Lily have to say? Face blue-eyed. Like what the fuck is that, Lily? What the fuck is that?
I'm coming to Lily's place to get whatever she's having if I want some too.
Yeah, because that's a fucking some sort of cryptic fucking.
Oh, it's fucking Pat there.
That's like some sort of fucking eagle has landed shit. Fucking face, blue-eyed, eyes, fucking. I don't know what Lily.
I don't know if we want Lily to come back.
I think we at the same time I do, but I don't.
I know.
I think it has to do with Lily has a thing for Riley.
Next week on Dr. Phil.
Where are we? Are we there yet? We don't even have it yet. Yes, we are. We're at 9 o'clock. We're at the end of the show.
We have what yet?
So at the end of the show, just for you watching now and participating, we end the show with
Craig Munn's final thoughts.
Craig Mont's final thoughts.
And it's usually the same one all the time, so let's see if he's come up with something new.
It usually is the same one every time. Usually the same one every time is go see local bands. Support the local scene. Support things like the Chill House, which we didn't have. Even if you are of age. Who the fuck is that now? Someone else showed up too. That was Peach.
That's Peach.
These are all friends of Yes, Peach, I love you. I love Peach too.
I don't know if I want to say that. There might be some fucking Chris Hansen shit going on around there. But
Yeah.
you're getting in trouble.
That's right. I don't love Peach.
There you go.
Yeah, no, support local bands, support the Chill House. When we talked to those two a couple weeks ago, did they come up from Surrey? No, there was two.
Oh, those other two that came from Surrey, yeah.
Yeah, they come from Surrey to come to all the shows at the Chill House. And, you know, it just goes to show you that we got to support shit like this. Support this. Because you know what?
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, you're going to find that fucking tragically hip fucking, what was the other one?
AC/DC.
God, hopefully we don't find another ACDC.
Yeah.
I love ACDC where they are.
Yeah, elsewhere, some other country. Stay away.
No, I got one ACDC song that I like.
All right, fair enough.
I got one that I like.
Usually, every shitty band has one decent song.
They got one song. I like If You Want Blood. It's not one of their bigger hits. I don't even know if it had a video to it,
Probably not.
but I like that one.
There you go. You're allowed to be wrong.
No. Support it. These guys here, they might go somewhere.
I want fucking money, man.
Just remember this. Here's my final thought.
Here's the final thought.
This is the absolute final thought for
Part
these
two.
two. For these two guys right here, because they probably never heard it yet.
I know what you're gonna say.
rock and roll is about how much money you can make and how fast you can make it. That was told to me by Gene Simmons himself back in like 1992, I believe it was. Maybe 93.
Probably the mid-90s. I'd say more to my mid-90s.
It was probably between 91 and 93. I don't know if Revenge was out yet, but it probably was. Gene Simmons said to me, rock and roll is about how much money you can make and how fast you can make it. Whether or not you take that route in life, that's up to you. I think you guys are great. I think you got a lot of fucking talent to you. All four of you do.
Thank you.
It works out that we only get two of you on, maybe one of you on, because of the fact that it turns into a talking over each other type deal. Because sometimes, I'm here, Chris is here, Johnny's sometimes here, sometimes there's another Chris here. It just stacks up. So
Anyways, yeah, it stacks up. Final thoughts down.
my thought was
Definitely. It can be really stinky sometimes.
Oh my god.
I recommend pit 6 before entering the pit.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for that one.
That is
Smell
that's-
good.
Yeah.
That's common sense.
Hygienic.
No, thanks for coming out. I hope you guys come out again in any form, whether it's just making
Yeah.
comments, whether it's not fucking showing up on screen, whatever it is. But we're gonna try and fucking do some things for some resolutions about. I don't know. Would we say resolutions? Would we say change?
Okay, guys, say suicide is a resolution. Lots of those.
There's lots about those. Let's just say why don't we just adapt it a little bit? So they put it out there resolutions. So New Year's is coming up. Let's just say life-changing events.
Fair enough.
I think we got something there.
I think we got something.
There we go. Life-changing events.
Yeah, so you guys are drunk. I think you're right.
Yep. Although his name comes first. I get last call.
I'm the looks, man. I fucking
You-
fucking right.
He is. He is the fucking looks. I'm the
fucking.
fucking brains.
That's right. And the brains are shutting this fucking thing down now.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming out, you two. Hopefully you
problem.
come by again or anytime. I will send you fucking links every fucking Monday. Whether you show up or not, that's up to you.
Until you block
Me-
us.
Until you block us and say, I don't want to fucking hang out with those old fucking fucktards. They're
Fucking again. Fucking old man. Fuck off.
yeah.
Block.
Yeah. So, look forward to your next show. Look forward
Thank
to your fucking recordings. Just keep, honestly, to fucking quote the Nardwuar, keep on rocking in the free world. Dude. Yeah, there we go. You guys were awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, it's their bedtime now. They gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Oh,
Good
fuck.
night.
Yeah.
I fucking